I was recently speaking with a manager from Southern Europe, and when he learned that I was originally from the US, he told me, I thought Americans were supposed to be very efficient, but I'm having a lot of trouble with my team members. I give them the information for our technical projects, and then I have to repeat it again, and sometimes a third time. The reason you're having these difficulties, I explained to him, probably has something to do with what we call the differences in communication styles. US Americans tend to communicate in a low context way, Southern Europeans a high context way. What do I mean by that? To help understand, we're going to look at a couple of slides here. On the first slide, you'll see the recipe for pasta with pesto sauce taken literally from Italian cookbook, translated to English. The recipe assumes you generally know that when you put the basil leaves in, you remove the bad part of the stem, you give olive oil to taste, pine nuts to taste. It's not so specific because they assume you're living in the context where you've grown up eating this type of dish. The second slide is much more low context, taken from an American recipe book. The measurements are very specific. There's specific instructions on the mixing speed, exactly how to remove the stems from the leaves, and exactly the right proportions. It's a low context communication style where the message is explicit, specific, direct from point A to point B. When I shared these slides with him, he suddenly had an insight, and he said, now I know what's going on. My team keeps telling me that I'm very vague, that I'm hiding information. I'm not specific enough. I'm going to go back and look at an email I'm writing today and redo it, because these technical projects need to be precise and exact.